You guys, marathon filming is hard. I've been filming videos all day. I had to film a couple videos twice because the lighting was really bad on them. I'm tired. But I wanted to come to you guys with my Bout of Books TBR because I got a week off this week, so I am doing Bout of Books. I'm so excited. I'm always excited when I can participate in readathon because I rarely can, so I am just like ready to go. So excited for this. So this is also going to count for my January TBR because I'm including, there's just like no way I'm going to get through all the books in the list that I'm creating right now. But basically, these are all the books that I am going to choose from for Bout of Books. And if I don't complete them or start them during Bout of Books, then they'll just be the reads that I read for the rest of the month. So here is my Bout of Books and January TBR. So two of the books that I plan on reading this for Bout of Books are ebooks. The first one is The Book Thief by Marcus Zusak. It is a yearathon read for the month, which is also going on around the same time as Bout of Books. Their theme for this week is standalones, which works perfectly. And so they're reading The Book Thief, and I've been meaning to read that for years now. Whenever I do a poll with my students, I teach freshman comp of what their favorite book is. The Book Thief is usually way up there at the top of the list. So I really want to check that book out. So I'm reading The Book Thief. I'm also reading The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. I'm reading that to fulfill the requirement. I'm doing a reading challenge where I try and read authors that are outside of the US and the UK. He is from Brazil, and so I am reading that book for Bout of Books. I don't really know that much about what it's about, but it's a book that tops a lot of people's that I know favorite book lists. So I'm going to be reading that. The next book that I'm also going to be reading that is by a South American, Central American writer is 100 Years of Solitude. I actually started this last year and had to stop because I was just way too busy, and this is the type of book that you do not want to try and rush through. This is a book you want to read slowly and savor. So far I've loved what I've read so far, but I still have a ways to go, so I'm probably going to be reading this all month. I probably won't finish it during Bout of Books, but it is a choice and an option out there. So 100 Years of Solitude by Gabriel Garcia Marquez is another choice that I have for the week. And another one I got is Bill Bryson's One Summer, America, 1927. I am doing a lot of reading challenges for a lot of Goodreads reading challenges, and one of them is to read a different type of nonfiction book each month. The type of nonfiction book you're supposed to read for January is a history. So this is a history of one summer in America, and it's by Bill Bryson, who I really like. So I'm looking forward to reading that. This one is a book that I actually think I will finish during Bout of Books, and that is Black Vodka by Deborah Levy. It is a short story collection, and it just sounds amazing. So I'm going to try and get through that, try and complete that during Bout of Books. I'm also going to try and complete The Vacationers by Emma Straub. It sounds really fascinating, and I actually got a chance to see her read because she was invited by the university that I teach for, and her reading was really interesting, and so I'm interested in getting into this book. And this is a library book. It's due on the 17th, so I want to try and get through it so that I can turn it in when it's due. So the next one that I also want to try and read during Bout of Books for sure is Horror Store. I read The Flap, and it's basically kind of like a mystery novel type thing. And I like a haunted house, but it's set in like a fake store area, kind of like a IKEA type of place. And so I am just really interested. I'm interested in the format of the book. It's got pictures in it. stuff like that. And, you know, obviously it's just going to be saying a whole lot about like consumerism and stuff like that. And I don't know, I'm really interested. I think I've seen this on a couple of people's TBRs or wrap-ups or something, and I just wanted to check it out. I saw it at the library, so I got it. And it should be a pretty quick read, I think. We'll see. And then these other books, I have 2 books that are my like books that I actually need to get started to fulfill my TBR challenge, and those are Ian McEwan's Atonement. And it's a book that I'm reading because one of the Goodreads groups that I'm a part of is reading it, and so yeah, I want to read it and get it done. It's been on my list for a while, so I'm going to read that one. And then the BookTube reading buddies are reading Game of Thrones, which I currently can't find. Ah, here it is, my copy of Game of Thrones. So I plan on starting that in January. I don't know if I'll get to it in Bout of Books, but we will see. So these are all the books that I have to choose from for Bout of Books. It's a lot. I don't think I even have them all here. I'm missing something, right? It's heavy. Yep, all the books that I plan on trying to get through during Bout of Books. I'm also going to be reading this poetry book, which I didn't mention. Right here, it's Ahead of All Parting, the selected poetry and prose of Rainer Maria Rilke, and I'm going to be reading this for the next couple of months because it's a big volume of poetry and I want to make sure that I get through it all. This is a poet I've also always been interested in reading, so I'm going to be checking that out. But yeah, that pile of books that I just showed you were my books that I'm going to choose from for Bout of Books TBR, and the books that I hope to get to at least start in January. So let me know if you're participating in Bout of Books and what books you plan on reading, and if not, what books do you plan, if you're not participating in Bout of Books, let me know what books you're planning on reading in January. I hope you guys are having a great day, and if you are participating in Bout of Books, happy readathon, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.